Y'all mind if I have a good week? Cause this is the mood when it's T-minus 4 days until SAS. Shia Labeouf has been outed by multiple celebrities as being an abusive boyfriend. This trans activist says all kids should be put on puberty blockers. Are Kim and Kanye on the brink? And new age influencers need to stop while they're ahead. I'm AlexClark, and this is POPlitics. Multiple women have come forward with disturbing stories about Shia Labeouf, including FKA Twigs and Sia.
I had some hiccups.
Twigs met Shia on the set for his movie Honey Boy, but they didn't start dating till after filming Wrapped. And according to the New York Times, the singer is suing Shia for sexual battery, assault, and infliction of emotional distress. In the lawsuit, Twigs says that right after Valentine's Day in 2019, Shia started driving recklessly, threatening to crash the car if she didn't profess her love for him. Twigs said she begged him to let her out, so Shia pulled over at a gas station, followed her, and assaulted her, throwing her against the car. She claims he also wouldn't let her look male waiters in the eyes and completely isolated her from her friends and family. Another ex-girlfriend plus singer Sia have corroborated Twigs' story of abuse. Sia tweeted, "I too have been hurt emotionally by Shia, a pathological liar who conned me into an adulterous relationship claiming to be single. I believe he's very sick and have compassion for him and his victims. Just know if you love yourself, stay safe, stay away." Twigs told the New York Times the reason she wanted to come forward was because what I went through with Shia was the worst thing I've ever been through in the whole of my life. I don't think people would ever think that it would happen to me, but I think that's the thing. It can happen to anybody. I think these allegations are very credible. You've got multiple women saying the same thing, plus Shia himself said they were telling the truth and that he's sorry to all the women and people in his life he's hurt. He emailed a response to the New York Times himself and said, "I'm not in any position to tell anyone how my behavior made them feel. I have no excuse for my alcoholism or aggression, only rationalizations. I've been abusive to myself and everyone around me for years. I have a history of hurting the people closest to me. I'm ashamed of that history and I'm sorry to those I hurt. There is nothing else I can really say." Shia has also been linked to Dakota Johnson, Megan Fox, Kate Mara, and Amber Tamblyn, so it'll be interesting to see if any of them also come forward.
Don't mess with me, dog. I'm crazy.
A trans activist and self-proclaimed adult demon female named Zinnia wants to force all kids to go on puberty blockers. She tweeted, "If children can't consent to puberty blockers which pause any permanent changes, even with the relevant professional evaluation, how can they consent to the permanent and irreversible changes that come with their own puberty with no professional evaluation whatsoever?"
That's because you're mentally unstable.
Zinnia is also trans herself and has been on hormones since 2012. As per usual, it's not enough for someone like Zinnia to be able to do what they want with their own body. The LGBT lobby wants to control what everyone else does.
I'm gonna take control of this situation that I don't know anything about.
There's been talk recently of the country splitting up. Here's my prediction. If that happened, you'd have one side that would be completely content with leaving the other side alone, but one side would continually try to change the other one to be more like it. Guess which one is which?
I want you to do what you want to do.
The right says if you're a consenting adult who isn't harming anyone else, that's your choice. You're free to do so, just leave me alone. The left says I want to do what I want to do, but I also want to force you to like it and force you to participate. That's not pro-freedom, it's pro-servitude.
Where I'm from, that's called slavery.
I still can't figure this out. If gender is a social construct, why do we need chemical interventions?
Chemical X.
Since people like Zinnia can't procreate for their cause, they recruit, forcibly if necessary.
It can be done exactly how I want it. The only question is, are you the man to do it?
Who will be the adults in this world that the woke left is trying to create? Humanity will descend into a permanent infantile state. It will be a society run by confused, permanently stunted children hopped up on hormones. Why is it that hardly anyone ever dares to question the trans movement's obsession with conducting these weird medical experiments on children?
Uh-oh, back to the lab again. Oh no, back to the lab again.
You know what we need to restart the traveling circus? That way these freaks have a place they can call home.
circus.
This is today's Spicy Spotlight. For more, go to tpusa.com/livefeed. There are rumors swirling again that Kim and Kanye may not make it. A source told People that they're living completely separate lives, even though they're technically together.
This is reality. This is the real thing going on. This is, you know what I'm saying? I don't need all the jazz.
The source said Kim has work and projects that are important to her, and Kanye has his. Their lives don't overlap much.
I feel bad for the guy. I changed his whole life and he fell in love.
I know she has prison reform, which she's super passionate about, and a lot of schoolwork for her law degree, but Kanye did just surprise her with that hologram of her dad for her birthday and stuff. What do you think? Do you believe this rumor?
I guess we'll never know.
Big tech companies are now so big, they're not just controlling what we read on social media, they're controlling what we watch on streaming platforms. It's getting completely out of control.
At least we can all agree on that.
Apparently, there was supposed to be this big show on Apple TV all about Gawker Media. Remember them? They used to be a site who famously called out people no one else dared to. We're talking celebs like Harvey Weinstein and Bill Cosby, and some minor celebrities who they probably didn't need to. They were the home to tech blog Gizmodo and the feminist blog Jezebel.
I just really need to free the nipple.
Well, I guess Apple CEO Tim Cook found out about this show and that they were making it, and he nixed the whole thing because Gawker had embarrassed Apple on multiple occasions throughout the years and outed Tim as gay in 2008. Allegedly, Tim has also repeatedly told his employees not to make shows or movies that portray China in a bad light, and has been fighting with Congress to let them keep their labor camps.
Give me that funk, that sweet.
It's time for the extra spicy headlines you need to know.
Hot Take Tuesday.
Look, real recognize real, and Sasha Obama went viral the other night for serving early 2000s realness. I don't care who her dad is, she looks bomb, and that's that on that. I'm really hot. Cleveland Indians are changing their name after multiple teams face pressure to not use any references to Native Americans. They've used this name for more than a century in over 17,000 games. But just like that, the name is gone and there is no word yet on what they're changing it to. I'm sure it'll be something stupid like Cleveland baseball team. As soon as Washington folded, we knew the other teams would follow. Maybe they should go with Snowflakes.
I think you'll live, you big baby.
I came across this influencer on Instagram who wrote a rap about loving the earth and other weird hippie crap, and I wholeheartedly thought this was a joke or a parody account until all of you told me it was in fact completely real and that this girl is dead serious.
From my head to my toes, I'm dripping in gold. Cosmic energy, yeah, you know, the kind of light that shines with the warmth of true love. Love that heals in a single touch.
This is ripe for SNL, is it not? Apparently her whole account is her like making love to the earth and using crystals in place of battery-operated boyfriends, if you know what I mean.
Hey brothers and sisters, it's your friendly neighborhood hippie here with a message of peace. We can stop this knife fight if we all join hands and visualize a big hug in the sky.
I was feeling inspired, so I decided I should make my own nature rap. Here we go. Sent all my feelings to the earth, sunshine rainbows giving birth. Sprinkle my toenails in the ground, splash reindeer blood on a cloud. Mother, mother, mother earth, are you my silly Billy curse? I want the worms to call me sis, baby bird, drink my spit. Influencers need to be locked up. Stat.
And I called to see if I could serve jail time instead of paying, but no one answered. So I left a voicemail asking if it were an option for me to serve jail time instead of paying.
I would make the most fun feminist ever, I think. I'm not gonna lie. If you love POPlitics and you want us to stick around, one of the easiest and cheapest ways to support us is by subscribing to us on Apple Podcasts and leaving a 5-star review. I thought this was a 5-star juicy episode, and if you did too, hit the heart button for me really quick. Before you click off, let me know what you think about trans activists wanting no kids to go through puberty, Shia Labeouf getting Me Too'd, and share this episode to your stories, plus tell your friends to follow us, and of course, hit that save button. That is it. That's all I need from you. We're back tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific. It's pop culture without the propaganda every single day. I'm AlexClark, and this is POPlitics. Click below to watch yesterday's episode. Please subscribe, thumbs up, share this video, and ring the bell for notifications so you never miss the CUTEservative. And make sure you're following this show at POPlitics on Instagram for even more CUTEservative content.